I'm good.
You're good going.
Yeah.
So we're in reverse order. We'll start with this. And we're going 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And I'm picking out. Then you can put an and. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's without it. You're just being girl. You really got it now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Notice how when I'm not playing, I'm not pressing on the chord, always resting your hand. So this chord is just like an A with a G in the bass. Here's A first inversion, the third note of the A scale in the bass, just like D up here, first inversion. Here's D, the root in the bass, and now here's the 1, 2, third note of the scale. So this thing. Those chords.
Right.
And then we were talking about Dear Prudence, which goes D. So instead of first inversion, it's actually got the 7th in the bass. It's really going D, C in the bass, like a D7 chord, but it sounds cooler. This goes down a half step and this stretches out and you put these down. And that's just a G chord. Looks like a D. Got D, but we had moved the third to the bass instead of this. We take this note and move it down here. So here's G up here. And then G minor, we take the third note of the G scale, 1, 2, 3, and lower it a half step to B flat. And then we're going to play D, but we're going to put the 5 in the bass. Kind of the same thing, Jimi Hendrix walking up half steps. Real heavy 5 in the bass, and then third in the bass, D, third in the bass. D, D sharp, E. First inversion. Here's E to E. Sounds like another chord. Picture yourself on a boat on a river, tangerine trees and marmalade skies. Or what was that, Steve Winwood? Come down off your throne, leave your body alone. F to G. Somebody must change. If you're finger picking that, just a plain old thing. Come down off your throne, leave your body alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting all these years. Somebody holds a key. Well, I'm near the end and I just ain't got the time. And I'm wasted and I can't find my way up, my way home. When they go to these, it's D major. If you're soloing over it, as soon as it hits this C in the bass, and that's that lick I just showed you slow in that other key over You Really Got Me, just going. We were doing this. you're really getting, I said A minor. And I went 1. So over like this, that's D major, but as soon as it does that, you go to the blues scale. Here it's major. When they go